precisely to pastors, especially to pastors who churches are young or even not young, but not attaining the desired height. I want to say this to you. It is important that we know the season we are, and it's also important that you understand your dealings with God. Because in certain seasons of your life, especially for a church and for a ministry, and this goes to you as a man of God and also to the ministry you pastor. Sometimes when you are not where people believe you should be, especially by physical results, it could be the numbers in the church, it could also be the financial stature or status for you as a man of God and as a woman of God. There will be advices, even from sources that will shock you. Now, what do you do at such a time? It's not a time for you to be depressed. It's not a time for you to feel discouraged. It's not a time for you to begin to ask God why. Rather, it's a time for you to increase your gratitude level and also become highly sensitive of what God may be saying at such a time. Now, by the grace of God, I've been instrumental to church growth in several places where I have served before, both church and fellowship. And I've also been part of a ministry that seems not to be giving desired result despite effort. And you see people come to tell you that, man of God, you need to pray. Some will tell you, man of God, you need to fast. You need to evangelize. Some will come to tell you, man of God, you need to hear God more. Listen to me. This is where spiritual maturity comes in. This is where experience with working with God comes in. What people do not understand, they will give names and they will give you advice based on what they think it is. Church growth times is not just what you calculate 1+1. You can do very massive publicity and get no results. You can do very tireless evangelism and not get the fruits immediately. You can pray to the point where your kidney will shift and you may not see the desired result. All of those are important, are major instrument to church growth. But when you have been diligent in doing what you need to do, especially in being sensitive in hearing what God is saying at a time of a season, you just need to follow God precept by precept. And don't feel offended of those who will come with diverse advice and diverse ideas, even those who by all standard are not meant to have advised you. Just take it in good faith, because that is part of the script, and that will build up your profile of testimony to encourage others, because that work in your hand will work. Just don't give up. Make up your mind. You will do his will, you will do his counsel. Be sensitive to his divine leading, but don't stop doing the right things you are meant to do that will make the work to work. But don't allow any of these to become a distraction, or don't also allow competitive spirit or comparison to set in, especially of those you feel that you are there before they came, or those who may be doing better than you seems to be doing, even when it look as if they are not putting the much effort you are putting in. Listen to me, it's not your work. You are a laborer employed to do a work. All you need to do, pay attention to the one who employed you. Do what he asks you to do. Listen to me. This may not go well with some people if they hear this, but this is the truth. Not every church must gather crowd. No matter how much you pray, no matter who come to preach for you, no matter who, there are people who God have called to raise leaders. They may not raise crowd. And when they are done with the assignment in raising leaders, it could be in thousands. When they are done, they have fulfilled the assignment. The one who called them will so bless them and make them popular, if you want them to be popular, more than the person who pastor hundreds and thousands of branches or have hundreds of thousands of branches under his leadership. Understand your place of calling and calm down. God bless you and shalom.